Welcome viewers, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Eric Kimonye Talks. So today I'm going to give you a brief about my experiences, my skills, my passion, and things I plan for the channel. So please tune in. So I have 17 years of experience in the tech space, and I think it's more than 17 because I started loving tech while I was around 13 to 14 years back in high school when I saw the first computer integrations that was being presented by some guests at school. And from there, I said, I just want to do tech, and that's it. And that is what has brought me to here, has brought me here today. So I have worked for multinationals across Africa. I have worked for telcos and financial institutions. And in my 17 years of experience, I've been privileged or blessed to interact with quite a number of systems, especially the infrastructure bit, from storages, that is the SAN storages, the converged storages, to the virtualization platforms like VMware, Hyper-V, Red Hat virtualization, for operating systems like Red Hat, SUSE, to risk-based systems like AIX, HPUX. I've also handled a lot of infrastructure like Superdome and the power servers from IBM. Been also been privileged to run container platforms, that is Kubernetes and OpenShift and Tanzu. Automation again has been part of my experience and exposure, having done a lot of things around Ansible, Chef, and Puppet in terms of automating that thing, RVA tools, and the rest. I've also been exposed to things like databases, Oracle databases, Postgres, MongoDB, Cassandra, and as I was growing within this industry, I've also certified in different elements. I'm not going to share a lot of those certifications, but I think it's good for someone to certify just to sharpen your skills in the market. Apart from the technical skills or experience I've had, the other skills that I've been able to get while I was working for these organizations, and this include cyber or technology risks that are out there in the different organizations, creating standards, creating policies, of course, a lot of audit reviews, coming up with strategies. So some of the exposures and experiences I've got in the last 17 years. And so my passion is actually within that, more on operation, more on planning, and more on strategies. And of course, the people element, because you cannot work alone, you cannot work in isolation. And so in this channel, I plan for us to engage. And how I want us to engage, I'll be sharing my email address. And I want us to talk about the different aspects. I want us to talk about technology risks that are out there. How do you handle audit? Yeah, audit review, audit queries from the auditors. How do you handle? How do you respond? Again, we're going to talk about the migration. So some of you want to move from one system to the other. How do you move from one system to the other? We are going to talk about it. We are going to talk about the strategies that probably you can add to your organization just to ensure that your organization moves to the next level. We're also going to talk about operational excellence. How do you run a tech space by getting good feedback and also being able to interact with your customers directly? We're also going to talk about monitoring, but above all of this, we're going to here to talk about solving those problems. I want it to be a space whereby we can just come and talk, not write, talk about solving different issues from the network space, from the firewall space, from the storage space, from the OS space, from the virtualization space, from the technology risk, from the audit reviews. We just be able to interact. And so by this, how we are going to interact. My email address I'm going to share, which is erickimonyetalks@gmail.com. erickimonyetalks@gmail.com. It's one word, Eric Kimonye Talks. And so I'm praying. It's also I'm expecting you guys, if you don't mind, share with me your challenges that you're having, to see how we can solve. And I'm sure I am going to keep it confidential if you require me to keep it confidential, and see how we can solve your problems with the different techs out there. So one of the things in this conversation is we're not going to be OEM specific or product specific. We are going to bring products or talk about them, but we're not going to be very specific about a certain products. I want us to just to be holistic, just talk about the products that are out there and how they're solving some of these challenges different organizations are having. And I'm also looking forward to having those product owners or those account managers talking about those things here in this channel, to see how probably they can able to help you in terms of getting your organization to the next technology levels. And with that, hoping in my next episode, I'm going to talk a little bit of something, especially on the tech bit. Please, I look forward to seeing you in the next channel, in the next episode, so that we're able to talk about these things. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, enjoy your week, wherever you are. See you in the next.